is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your love messages for August 2025. I hope that you're all doing well. This will be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'll be looking at your recent past, your present moment, and the near future, as well as your challenges and what you don't see. So let's call in spirit for you, Leo. Okay. And I do personal readings, so if you are looking for a personal reading, you can find that information in the description of the page. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important messages for love for the sign of Leo for August 2025, please. Most important messages for the sign of Leo for August 2025, please, Spirit, for love. Okay, so your challenge this month is the Five of Cups in the reverse position. So it feels like with the Five of Cups, you could be taking some action. Again, this could be your challenge is maybe you've decided that you want to get out there again. Perhaps you have not gotten out into trying to look for love in the recent past for whatever reason, but now you're ready to start a new relationship. This could also be the return of somebody from your past. That may be the challenge. So new relationships could be the challenge, and the return of an old friend or an old lover for you, Leo. And that may be the challenge, as perhaps you're ready for love at this time, but the challenge could be that somebody from your past is coming on in to kind of change things up for you just a little bit here. In the shadow and what you don't see is the Chariot card. So I'm seeing what you don't see here is perhaps no forward movement within your love life at this time. This could also mean delays. What you don't see is a delay in a situation here as well when it comes to your love life. Some delays, perhaps with this person from the past, or some type of failed plans or getting things off the ground here. Excuse me. Right behind it, I do have the Hangman here. So you may be seeing things in a different perspective as well, and that may be what you don't see. So in the recent past, we have the Ten of Cups here, the Queen of Cups in the reverse position, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you've been up in your head a little bit here, fantasizing about, in the recent past, about your happily ever after, perhaps having a family, being married, fantasizing or daydreaming about this in the recent past here, Leo. The Queen of Cups is here as well in the reverse position. It makes me feel like this could be a water sign. This could be you. So this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this could be this could be you here. Or I'm sorry, what you're dealing with, Leo. This could be the person that you are thinking about, having daydreams about, wanting a family, a marriage, a happily ever after with. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, Leo. Doesn't have to be. So it could be a water sign that you're really thinking about here, Leo. With the Queen of Cups being in the reverse position, it makes me feel like you may have gone through some situation where you don't trust people, or there could be an indecision about something. And that could be your challenge as well is this return of this past friend. So perhaps there's not trust there with this person, and you may not be able to make a decision about them because you feel like they're unreliable, they're not trustworthy, etc. Again, take it as it resonates. At the present moment, we have the Three of Cups here, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I definitely feel like there's a new beginning for you here, Leo. I definitely feel like there's a celebration as well, or collaboration with others, and celebrating as you're getting things off the ground. In love, it feels like a new beginning. It could be with this person who is your challenge for the month, or could be a new person that's come in that you've met that you're excited about, but then there is the challenge of this return of the old person as well. So take it as it resonates. With the Five of Wands here, it feels like it's almost like you're putting down your swords. You're putting down your walls in order to let this person come in that is new, a new beginning for you, where you're gonna be collaborating together and being very happy. So it's almost like you're putting your swords down, or you're putting your the walls down in order to let somebody new in here. Yeah. It does feel like you could be negotiating with this person, perhaps if this is the person from your past that you don't necessarily trust really well. You could be negotiating with them and thinking about the differences that you have with each other in order to come to the best conclusion, or maybe starting new. Negotiating by saying, for some of you, let's baby steps. Let's go on a date. Let's take it slow. That could be the negotiation with the person from your past that you could be dealing with. That is the challenge. Again, for some of you, I feel like you may be meeting somebody new, but you're dealing with somebody from the past as well that's coming on in. And that could be your challenge, and you could be negotiating with that person in order to maybe leave you alone, or say, hey, I'm seeing somebody else as well, so baby steps. If you are coupled up, this could be, for those of you that are coupled up, it could be that you're wanting the family, you're wanting the marriage, you're wanting all of these things. You're daydreaming about your future with this person, but it feels like you're being held back, and you're really wanting to negotiate your new beginning with them in order to celebrate. So negotiating perhaps a marriage, or thinking about your future together. In the near future, we do have the World card here in the upright position, the Knight of Cups in the reverse position, and the Two of Cups. I feel like there is with the World card, there will be a completion of a cycle. So this could mean that you are no longer going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, that you're going to be moving forward, you're going to get engaged, you're going to be living together, whatever it is, as I have the Two of Cups as your companion here. So it feels like the coming together as one to complete this cycle. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse position here, it feels like this could be a marriage, or the completion of the coming together. So it feels like you could have been negotiating with this Five of Wands here in order to make more of a committed relationship here. And it feels like you are going to get what it is that you wanted. There's going to be a completion of a cycle here. Be careful though, because this Knight of Cups could be offering you a promise that they are not going to keep. This is for some of you. With this Knight being in the reverse position, they could be making false promises towards you in the future. Let's see what the real tea is behind this situation here, Leo. Yeah. For some of you, yeah. They may be telling you what you want to hear, but they're not going to do it. They may not give you that hip. That's spirit. They may not be giving you what it is that you really want. which is this happily ever after. The family, the children, the home, etc. The things that you daydream about. What's the real tea here, Spirit? What don't we see here? So be very careful. Again, take it as it resonates. I do feel that they may be telling you everything you want to hear at this time. You're going to get happy. You're going to think you're coming together. But again, be careful. What's the real tea here, Spirit? I feel like you're ready to move forward. You're ready. They may say, yeah, I'm ready too, but they're really not. What is the tea here, Spirit? Okay. We've got 2 here. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the tea is you moving on. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Because I feel like they're going to be saying everything that you want to hear, but they're not going to be taking action here. They're not going to be giving you the life that you're desiring, the things that you dream about here. For some of you, I feel like your clock is ticking. I'm hearing that from Spirit. So you're going to say, I'm done. I'm moving on. Next. Because this is what you really want. They may be using some scarcity tactics as well in order to hold on to you. This is what you don't see. This is the real tea behind the situation here. Again, take it as it resonates. What is the advice here, Spirit? Oh, wrong deck. What is the advice here? And again, I did see that you're seeing things in a different perspective. So maybe you are going to be moving on here, Leo, because this person will not commit to you. Even though they keep saying, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to come together as one. But they're really not ready to do that. What is the advice here, Spirit, for Leo in love? August 2025, please. What is the advice? Okay. So you need to make a decision here with the 2 of Swords here. You may be going into something blindly, not really seeing the full truth of the matter here. As I was saying with the, they're really going to be telling you everything you want to hear, but they scamming you to keep you. So the advice is to collaborate with others, maybe get out and enjoy other people. Come together with others in order to have a good time. With the Queen of Swords here, again, this is an infidelity card, but again, take it as it resonates. It's not the advice to have, you know, an infidelity or whatever. But what I'm seeing here is being a strong woman or male are using a strong feminine nature here in order to get through this. With the Queen of Swords, it feels like you have a lot of anxiety or you're carrying this burden alone, but you need to get out more. It feels like you need to make a decision, but you're being blinded by what's really going on here. One more, please, Spirit. Yeah. So with the Ace of Wands here, it's basically saying that your advice is to gather all the information that you need. You need a new life. There's great potential here, and things are about to change for you. Things are about to begin for you here, Leo. I feel like if you get out and you're collaborating with others, you're going to see that a new beginning will be at hand for you. What you're wanting, what you're desiring and daydreaming about may not happen with this person. They're only going to be telling you what you want to hear. They don't really, really want to commit to you in this kind of way. There's going to be a completion of this relationship. Not that they're a bad person necessarily is what I'm feeling. I just feel like they don't want the same things you do. Let's pull a love message for you to finish off your reading, Leo. Love message for Leo for the month of August 2025, please, Spirit. Love message for Leo. Love message for Leo, please. It says, love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. So perhaps you're wanting them to want the same things you do, and you need to accept that they don't necessarily want the same things that you do. You need to accept that everyone is different, and accept them for who they are. And if it is somebody that doesn't necessarily want the committed relationship, family, home, etc. that you do, it may be time for you to move on and thank them. Thank them for their loving you. Thank them for what they're wanting. They are different than you, but you want different things. And perhaps this is where you need to make that decision and going in blindly in order to create the life and new beginning that you want. For some of you, I feel like your clock is ticking. For some of you are wanting that child, so you're wanting to get married, you're wanting to have a child, etc. The clock is ticking, and I feel like that for some of you that may be listening in, you're really wanting this commitment so that you can have the family life that you're desiring so much. So that's the message I have for you, Leo. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you have a wonderful month. Namaste.